And welcome back. Welcome back. Our last guest is a Polish native jazz drummer. Yeah, she gets busy too, carries that beat. And she's a band leader of Sound Circle. She joins us to highlight the release of her band's brand new album, its debut album, Voices of Human Consciousness, and so much more. So please welcome to the show, Dorota Piotrowska. Dorota, welcome.
Hello, hello, everyone.
All right. You thought my tongue was going to get stuck worse than it did, huh? On that one.
No, that's fine. You did perfect.
Dorota Piotrowska.
Yes,
Um,
exactly.
so you're in Poland right now.
Yes, I'm
Uh,
in Poland.
yeah. What time is it over there? Let me see. How many hours?
It's around 5:42
Uh-huh.
right now, p.m.
Yeah.
So it's a little afternoon coffee
That's,
time or
and
dinner time.
dinner time is usually what, 6:30, 7 o'clock?
Yeah, I would say 6:30 for me because I have two small kids.
Uh-huh.
So, we have to do the bedtime routine.
Yeah, yeah. So what are you guys having for dinner tonight?
Well, this depends a little bit what my husband brings. Because
So you don't know,
he's
you didn't tell them
getting
what
the
they
kids
bring?
over. Yeah, we have these little restaurants, like corner
Uh-huh.
little, we call them bars, and they cook homemade food like
Uh,
every day. There's a different little menu, and
well,
very useful stuff.
I know you exert a lot of energy. You're a drummer, right?
Yes,
So
yes,
you
I'm a
have to eat
drummer.
well, sleep well, drink a lot of water.
Yes, absolutely. No, the physical part of being a drummer is not an easy one,
Yeah,
especially when you are on the road. It's
you got to
you have to
carry the
take care of
beat. You carry the beat. So
yourself.
how did you work your way into becoming a drummer? What were your thoughts and when did you do it? When did you think you wanted to start it?
Well, that was, an interesting story. I wasn't thinking of drums like when I was small. All
Uh-huh.
I knew was piano because I started with playing classical piano.
Uh,
But I really loved music, but somehow the classical education really sort of like shrinked my, view a little bit. And
yeah.
I had a very big stage fright. So, right around the time when I started high school, I had a friend who was playing in all these rock bands in my little town.
Uh-huh.
And he took me to one of the rehearsal rooms and he gave me the sticks because there was no drummer
Yeah.
that day, and he gave me the sticks and he was like, come on, we don't have a drummer. And I thought he was joking,
Yeah.
so I was just like laughing at him, but then he said, come on, you have to try. And that was really a life-changing day for me because it was like this little poke. Someone
Yeah.
says sometimes pokes you and you completely go a different direction. And right in the beginning I didn't know it was like what I'm going to do in life. It kind of
Yeah.
sort of
Are
showed up as a path for me. But
are you still in touch with them?
well, yes, yes, he actually got my album about 2 weeks ago, and
Uh-huh.
he wrote me this long message saying how he really appreciates everything there and how he can hear influences because we listened a lot to the music together back
Uh,
in high school. And he said he can hear whatever we were listening back then and some new stuff. And yeah, so he was very proud of me. And
I'm sure he's very proud. He said, look what I was a part of. I got this young
yeah,
lady started. I gave her her first drumstick.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
So he's an important part of my life, that's for sure.
Yeah. So you have the new album, Voices of Human Consciousness, and it features
Yeah.
musicians from 7 different cultures. Wow.
Yes.
That's great. How
That's
did that come about? How did you select these specific voices like Greg Osby or Tariq Yamani to represent this
yes.
global dialogue?
Right, exactly. This album is a little bit of a reflection of my 20 years of my path, which led me through jazz music because I studied in New York. I was part of the New York scene for about
What?
8 years.
All right.
Yes, yes. I graduated from the new school, and but I also did my
Uh-huh.
master's in international relations. So I was part of my
Uh-huh.
life was a little bit concentrated also on that international relations realm where you have the UN,
Yeah.
the different conferences with all the people coming in from all around the world, and getting together to discuss different things or solving different problems, problems. And for me, it was also so incredible, this international dialogue, seeing these people from, I don't know, Morocco or Egypt or, I don't know,
Yeah.
Gambia in the couloirs of all these
I
meetings,
know.
and
How
then
did you bring that all together? Where did you meet these
right.
people?
So I thought, okay, I want to do this kind of thing in music. I want to make sure that there is this intercultural, beautiful discussion going on between me and the musicians on the album.
Yeah.
That's why we have Greg Osby, who is, of course, from the US, incredible, legendary saxophonist. But we also have Hildegun Oyseth, who is from Norway. I have Tarek Yamani, who is from Lebanon.
Wow.
I have Amin Salim, wonderful bassist from Washington. Then Barbara Crespo, aka Machito, who is from Cuba, Havana. And Sanam Kalfa, also from Turkey, a vocalist.
Yeah.
So, we have special guests on the album, also wonderful Polish pianist Leszek Możder. We have also two people who recorded, like the cello. So it's Jakub Myślak and Malena Grodzicka-Myślak, two good friends of mine. So it's really a very international group of people.
Yeah.
Um, and I think this dialogue is also, you know, enshrined in this music. So the compositions are by not only by me, like it's sort of a collective. So
Yeah.
Greg Osby's, there's two compositions of by Greg Osby. There is also one composition by Hildegun, two by Tarek Yamani. So you can really hear the richness of this world. One was written by my husband,
Ah, you
Kamil,
got
who,
hubby involved too. All righty.
yeah, I did, of course, because the story behind the tune was also crazy. Because I was writing the music
That's a
for
wonderful
the
way to get better support from your husband, right? Hey, come on. This is what we're doing. We need you to get involved in this thing too.
yeah, and this music really this came to him like sort of I called the tune the spark because it was really like a spark. I went to do some dishes or whatever I was doing. Then I came back 15 minutes later and he was like, "Hey, listen to this." I'm not a pianist, so I had to record all this. But then
Yeah,
I thought,
yeah.
my God, this is amazing. We're going to record this.
Now,
So,
how did you come up with the name, Voices of Human Consciousness?
so the story behind this is that at final stages of the production, I was able um, to get Wojciech Siódmak to give us his artwork for the album. So it's an eye inside lips, like very red lips.
Do we have that picture there? Can we bring that picture up while she's talking about it? Eye inside
And
of a pair of red lips.
yes, it's the cover art for the
There it
for the
is.
yes, there it is.
Ah,
Yes, and it's very meaningful to
keep
me,
that there for a second there. Go ahead.
and I think that we have to, like, as artists, for me it's important to talk about the times we live in. And I thought, okay, for me, like
That's good.
the most important subject, like right now in music also, is the AI revolution.
Yes.
And the fact that we have so many tunes written by artificial intelligence, like all over the place. We
Yeah.
hear it
Yeah.
in restaurants, sometimes we would play the music like from any streaming platform, and then we don't even know that we are consuming stuff that's written by computers anymore. Like it's devoid of human soul. And this title is meaningful to me because it says, okay, these are the voices of human consciousness, not the computer made stuff. And as much as I know that we cannot avoid it, and of course this revolution, as any other revolution, can bring beautiful things to the world, I think that we have to find a way to label this subject,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
music created by AI, and not unknowingly consume the stuff that just I think that art, especially art, is like this last bastion of like,
Yeah.
where we need human soul. We need to have
Yeah.
things created by people actually. And music is so important in that aspect, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you're a person that's going against AI. I mean, it's here, it's all over the place, and it's going to take a lot of different
Yeah.
jobs. But you said, no, not mine. Nobody can play the drums like this. You want to
Yeah,
feel
exactly.
and see the person there. So if you go live, you're in on stage somewhere, that AI person won't be there. You can't put that person there unless you use holograms and stuff like that. But maybe they're coming to that. I mean,
Yeah.
they have robots and things doing different things now, but let's hold on as long as we can.
Yes, absolutely.
I see you
There's
got
so,
strings behind you. Who else in the family is playing?
oh, that's my husband's guitars.
Oh,
He's
okay.
plays bass guitar and also double bass and
All right.
regular
And what's your
guitar.
husband's name?
His name is Camille. Camille.
Camille. Tell him
Like,
we said
yeah.
hello and tell him we gave him a shout out on TV.
Okay, I will.
All
I'm
right.
sure he's gonna watch it.
Yeah. And your social media is what? And website if you have one.
Yes, of course. Well, my social, you can find me under Dormsification on
Uh,
Instagram. Uh, that's, on Facebook, that will be just my name, Dorota Piotrowska. I also have a website, which is www.dorotapiotrowska.com. And if anybody would like to get more information about the band, you can always check out with Bullion with Ray and Sandra, whom I'm very thankful to
the
because,
Bouillon Foundation. Yeah.
yes, amazing, amazing. And also at Key and Associates, just, in case you want more. Um, and yeah,
Thank you. Thank you for all you do and continue to do. Dorota
yes,
Piotrowska. Dorota
thank you.
Piotrowska. And of
Thank
course,
you.
she does so many wonderful things. Dorota, thank you for coming on. Thank you for checking us out. And you're welcome to come on again. And when you come to New York, come again, all right?
I would love to. I would
Bring
love
some
to,
of the Polish
especially
food.
go back a little bit to my
Yeah.
Harlem and Bronx friends. So shout out to Nyoko Workman from the
Thank you.
Bronx, whom I played with a lot
There
in
you go.
Fairy String Sisters.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
also
And when you come to New York, you're going to work with them. But thank you for joining us, okay? Dorota Piotrowska, thank you so much.